So here we go again. Hello. I'm here. It's been a while, and I'm probably going to sound very melancholy today. There's two things. First of all, let's all go and listen to a song, National Shite Day by Half Man Half Biscuit. And then Shit List by L7. And then there was a third song, if I remembered. But I can't remember what it's called now. I've forgotten it. I'll remember it at some point. But we just need to remember that it's just a rubbish day. It's been a very, very crappy day. Today was the first day in, probably a good month, that I've been, on my drive home, really considered not controlling my car and just letting it do what it needs to do and stop existing. And I know that's wrong, but I feel like I'm not winning at the game of life. And I don't mean that really shitty board game from the 80s, where you have a little car and little peg people. I don't mean that. I mean actual life. It's amazing how things can trigger you and make things difficult. And this week's been tough, but I've been more chatty, I've been more and not in control. And that might be because I've come off the serotonin tablets. And I'm only on now the ADHD medicine. But it's not right. I don't feel right in myself. I can't concentrate. I'm just being distracted all the time. My brain is not allowing me to control it. And then, at the end of the day, I end up having an argument with my boss. Now I have to be careful because some of my colleagues apparently listen to this podcast. So I have to be careful what I said, but some set words were triggered. And I realise how much I do fail at life. I realise how rubbish I am at stuff. I let people down. I can't hold a job down for more than 4 years. I just things go wrong around me, or I don't have enough fucks to give to get it right, and I struggle with that. And I've even looked at maybe, am I fit for work? I even questioned my ability. I'm a full adult who can work, who is capable of work. But I can't. I feel like I fail at everything I do. I'm not the person I could be or should be. And that's what's bringing me down. So it's a very melancholy start to this podcast. I'm very sorry about that. But, fuck it, let's go and listen to Detachable Penis by Kid Crimson, I think it is. Let's go and listen to that. That'll cheer us up, I'm sure. But okay, it was National Shine Day. Shit List. There was one other. I still can't remember what it was. But, yeah, Google Detachable Penis for the song and just enjoy that. I think it is on Spotify somewhere, so if you listen through Spotify, you'll find it. I just feel very, very melancholy. But we're nearly at 5 minutes, and we know what we do at 5 minutes. We turn on the phone. So I'm doing this podcast to try and cheer myself up. On a good note is I'm about to get a delivery of a computer. So the computer's finally arriving. So that's quite exciting. I don't think we discussed the computer previously. My computer's playing up. The boys have decided that I need a new computer, and they have decided which one I'm getting this time around. So Alienware, here I go. That's really good for just doing email on. But I think they have other plans for it. So I feel like I've been duped into buying quite a quick PC, just for the fun of it. Right, where were we? Kindle, Windle, Pindle. Kindle. There we go. Right. Be a winner at the game of life. I'm definitely not a winner of any game of life. Right. Are we all ready? Are we ready for some story? I'm not even ready for some story. Should we just call it a day on the podcast and come back later and see if we're all cheerier? But yeah, come on, let's just try it. See if we can get some laughs out of this. Right, we're having dinner tonight. I reply as I try to sound casual. Oh my God, Molly whispers in excitement. What the hell are you wearing? I don't know, I frown. Something insanely hot. Well, probably nothing. Right. Okay, this is a new paragraph. So, because I know this, because there's a gap. And over a couple of sentences, gap. And then we start again. I hold my hand over my heart as I try to will it to slow down. I glance at the clock on the wall. 6:55 p.m. Right. I'm sure she's obviously not tried breathing techniques to slow her heart rate down, or any meditation yoga stuff. That would probably be better. But no, she's just pressing her hand over her heart. She's like pushing it down, trying to stop it from beating. Not really a good idea. Or is the heart not in her? Is it in a box? Just keeps it on the side. Oh, he'll be here any minute. Oh, will he now? How exciting for him. I shake my hands around and pace back and forth. I shake my hands around. Jazz hands, anyone? Jazz hands? Around and pace back and forth. Just be cool. Don't sleep with him. Whatever you do, don't be easy. Easy like a Sunday morning. I remind myself out loud. Okay. People might think, people think she's mental anyway. I walk back to a mirror in the bathroom and reapply my lipstick. Get to know each other and then make an informed decision based on his personality and not how much he turns you on. I smirk at the ridiculous girl talking to her reflection. If his stick wasn't so perfect, I wouldn't be thinking about it at all then, would I? My phone buzzes. Buzzes. Hello. Shall we do the voices? Let's see if this will I'm trying to cheer myself up. It's not really working, is it? My phone buzzes. Hello, I answer as my heart races. I'm downstairs, his deep velvety voice purrs. What number are you? I'll come down now and see you soon. Oh, see you soon. I walk back to a full-length mirror and take one last look. I'm wearing a black fitted dress that hangs to just below my knee. Okay, right, if it's fitted, how is it hanging? Surely it stops just below her knee. Because it's fitted, it shouldn't hang. If it was like a bit of a flowery, floaty dress, maybe A-line or something, then I would guess, yes, it would hang. But no. Anyway, it has spaghetti straps and a low back. Good for you. It goes with my black stilettos and matching clutch. She's taken out of her car. Okay, I found a laugh. She's a mechanic in her spare time. She carries a spare clutch for the car. And it is matching with her black stilettos because obviously it's a chunky gunmetal colour. My long dark hair is set in big Hollywood curls and pinned back over on one side. But we don't know which side. Probably the rear. I've gone all out with my makeup and have smoky grey eyes and glossy red lips. Just trowed it on. And of course, I've waxed to within an inch of my life, just in case. Yep, hairy ears is not a good look on a woman, is it? I'm just saying. And those hairy toes. I take the elevator, and when I walk out through the foyer, I see him through the glass front doors of my building. He's wearing a navy sports coat and blue jeans with a white t-shirt. He looks like he stepped straight out of a magazine. Yes, Hornby Classic. My breath catches at the sight of him, and I smile as he turns towards me. It's got to be awful when your breath catches. Catches what? Fire? Oh, hi, he smiles. Hi. His eyes roam down the length of my body as he takes my hand in his. You look beautiful. Thank you, I smile, bashfully. We stare at each other, and it's there again. The electric current that runs between us when we're alone. She really needs to stop carrying car batteries around with her with a clutch. What do you want to do? He asks as his eyes drop to my lips. I smile. Jim's here. Jameson wouldn't ask me what I wanted to do. Didn't you mention Italian? He leans in and kisses me with just the right amount of suction to raise my feet from the floor. It's a song. How much taller is he? So he's literally like, she's standing on the floor. He's gone to kiss her, obviously taller, sucking on her face, lifting himself straight. He's got the power of suction to lift her up like a robot picking up precision parts. That's just weird. My arms go around his neck, and we stand in the street and stare at each other. My arms go around his neck. Hold on. So he's suction cupped her off the floor. Then her arms go around his neck, so she's just like dangling. And we stand in the street and stare at each other. So literally, she's just like a brooch, or well, a necklace for him, because she's obviously just hanging off him. You really do turn me on, Emily Foster. He breathes. I smile as I pull my fingers through my dark hair. But I thought she'd waxed. Oh no, it was in curls, isn't it? Shocking. Did you come all the way across town to make out with me on the street? I asked innocently. No, he smirks. But now that I'm here, it's the only thing I want to do. That's nice for him. We kiss again, and it's slow and tender, and I feel my arousal fly like a 747. I thought it would be like a DC-10. All together now. Guaranteed to go down. His hard length makes an appearance up against my stomach, and I smile broadly. He's definitely taller than her, then. What? I thought she was wearing stilettos. So she's wearing stilettos. Shouldn't she roughly be about the same height as him? So therefore, her being poked in the stomach seems a bit disproportional. Unless he's going to faint in a minute because of lack of blood. Is he coming to dinner? I ask. He chuckles. Well, he does seem to want to hang around whenever you're near. Hanging isn't a word that I would use to describe that thing. Oh, it's a thing now, is it? His eyes sparkle with a certain something. And he takes my hand in his. Let's go this way! We're walking. We're walking, I ask in surprise. That's like, yes. I got dropped off. They'll pick us up later. We'll catch a cab from here to a restaurant. Okay. We walked around the corner and he hails the cab and we climb into the back of it. Waverley Place, please. Oh, boy. Right, boring stuff now. Okay, the driver pulls out of traffic. How long have you lived in New York? I asked. My whole life. Your parents live here, I found. I can't imagine growing up in a city like this. Yes, although I went to school elsewhere. Where did you go to school? Many places. Finished in Aspen. I stare at him. What the hell? You went to school alone in Aspen? No, I always had my brothers with me. He picks my hand and kisses the back of it with a soft smile. He picks my hand. It's like you would pick a nose. Just like picks at it. Like, is it a bit scabby? Just picking the scabs off. This really is a bit boring now. I stare at him. We've come completely different worlds. I can't even I stare at him. We come from completely different worlds. I can't even fathom his upbringing. What's that look? He asks. I wasn't even allowed to have a sleepover at my friend's place. Independence has always been encouraged in my family. I smile as I think of something. What? If you've been living on your own since you were... I pause. I wait for his answer. 12. You should have the emotional intelligence of a 90-year-old. Isn't that right? He throws his head back and laughs out loud. Ha. Should, being the operative word, his eyes dance with delight. And what would your emotional intelligence be at? I frown as I think. Emotionally, I think I would be about age 30. Physically, he smirks. Oh God, 18, I laugh. I'm not very experienced at all. His eyes hold mine, and I feel the burn from his gaze. This is so boring. What would your physical experience be at? I whisper. I'm more of a show and tell kind of person. He gives me a slow, sexy smile. Have to give you a demonstration, though. Oh, literally, he's just saying, yeah, I've done some sex. Do you want to have a look at the way I do the sex? I giggle as the cab pulls to a stop. Oh my God, this is so painful. I bet you are. We'll climb up the cab in 2 minutes, later Jameson pulls me by the hand into a restaurant named Baboo. It kind of looks like a mini English pub from the outside. I doubt this person's ever been... The person who's wrote this, we can guarantee, has never been to a British pub. It kind of looks like a mini English pub from the outside, all quaint and cute. When we walk through the doors, it's a lot bigger than it seems. That's because everything in England is the TARDIS, because that's all anyone ever thinks of. But we have, if anyone thinks of anything to do with Britain nowadays. The space is dark and moody, and gold light fixtures add to the ambiance. I love an atmosphere. I love a happy party with an atmosphere. Fresh flowers are in a giant vase. Oh, fresh flowers are in giant vases everywhere, and it feels super romantic. Yes. There's nothing more romantic than seeing giant vases as big as a human with flowers just in the top of them. But where do they get fresh flowers that are giant? Is it sunflowers looking like daisies in them? We do not know. There's not enough information. How are they giant vases? What's giant about the vases? Hello, Mr. Miles. The man at the desk smiles. Your table is this way, sir. Jameson takes my hand and leads me through to the corner of the restaurant. Oh no. My phone has locked. We won't know what happened. Oh, like we give a shit. No, come on. The restaurant, the waiter pulls out my chair. Pulls it out of where? Was she very excited? Did she retain it? Or did he just put it out from behind his coat? Ka-ching! Like a magician pulls out a dove. Hey, is this your chair? Thank you. Oh, would you like some drinks? Yes, yes. So we order drinks. He looks at the wine list. They've decided to have red. A bottle of hench. Yes, sir. Which one? Hill of the Roses, please. I don't even know if that's a wine. Should we check that? Okay, we need to. I'd ask Google, but I'm on my phone. So what was it? Hill of Roses. So what we're looking for? Hill of Roses, wine. Is it any good? This is Hill of Roses, wine. Hinchkel Wine Hill of Roses. Right. Oh, so, right, we are talking £169 for a bottle, or the Grace of Eden Valley, Shiraz, is only £595. Okay, so the person must have Googled fancy red wines, and it's a South Australian wine. It's good to know. It's important to know these things. I don't drink wine. Actually, I don't drink anything anymore. I'm not allowed. It does some very odd things to my mental health and to me. I'm amazing when I'm drunk. I love drunk Ed. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not going to do all this again, am I? Said my real name there, or have I? Is it just my pseudonym when I'm drunk? That's a real question. Oh well, that goes that, doesn't it? But yeah, the drunk version of me is great fun. I think, maybe. People used to like it, but I don't. I don't want to be a drunkard anymore, because it kind of sucks. Anyway, hello Roses, please. Replies close to many way to disperse lesions. Then I'm guessing you know your wine, I ask. Well, I don't. He pours us both a glass of water. I only go to restaurants, but stop the wine I like. So yes, I suppose I know my wine. I see a smirk. One of those. He smiles, perhaps. Eyes. Oh, here we go. We've got an eye lingering moment. Our eyes linger on each other's faces for a moment. Okay, they just look at each other is what we're actually saying. But eye lingering is much more of a disturbing thing. I can't believe you're a friggin' CEO. Oh, he chuckles and resists. Rests his face on my hand. How is her hand on his face? There was no indication. I thought you wanted a date with Jim tonight. I did. I do. Well, why are we talking about CEOs? I sigh softly, I don't know. Rota returns and opens a bottle of wine. He pours a little in a glass. Jameson tastes it. That's fine. The waiter fills our glasses and despairs. Blah, 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 blah. She admits that she's broken up with her boyfriend. It was a long time coming. He wasn't. He was done in 60 seconds. What's his real name? I'm not telling you. He's an absolute businessman. He sips his wine as he watches me, and I know he has something else on his mind. They ask if they fancy each other. Oh, do you know what? Fuck it. I can't be bothered tonight. Today is just, yeah, I'll give up. Sorry. I really do. I can't be bothered. I've tried to be happy. I tried to laugh. I tried to joke. But my mind is stuck in this awful, awful system. So I'm going to say ta for now. And I might get around to doing another podcast later when I'm happier. I hope I get happy this weekend. I've got my new computer. That'll cheer me up, hopefully. And then order the roof for the shed. So very good. Anyway, right. Doodle pip, everyone. Have a good one. Bye. I've just remembered what the last song was. Everything Sucks by the Descendants. That's for Bunny. Everything sucks. Okay, cool. Right. Toodle bye again.